If you're ready to learn more about the Bible in a fun way, you've come to the right place. Let's jump into this quiz and see how much you really know about God's teachings. Get ready to test your knowledge and dive deeper into the Word. Question 1. Which son of Jacob lost his birthright? A. Reuben. B. Levi. C. Judah. D. Joseph. Correct answer, A. Reuben. Verse. Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children, because he was the son of his old age, and he made him a coat of many colors. And when his brothers saw that their father loved him more than all his brothers, they hated him, and could not speak peaceably to him. Genesis 35 verse 22. Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, lost his birthright after committing a serious sin. He slept with Bilhah, his father's concubine, which was considered a great dishonor. As a result, the birthright was given to Joseph, the son of Rachel, who became the leader of the family despite being Jacob's 11th son. Question 2. Who, after eating just one meal, had the strength for a 40-day journey? A. Elijah. B. Moses. C. David. D. Joshua. Correct answer, A. Elijah. Verse. Then the angel of the Lord came back a second time and touched him and said, Get up and eat, for the journey is too much for you. So he got up and ate and drank. Strengthened by that food, he traveled 40 days and 40 nights until he reached Horeb, the mountain of God. 1 Kings 19 verses 5-8. The prophet Elijah was strengthened by God after an angel brought him a meal. With just that one meal, he gained enough strength to travel for 40 days and 40 nights to Mount Horeb, where he sought God's presence. This miracle shows God's provision in times of weakness. Question 3. Which New Testament gospel tells the story of Jesus' birth? A. Matthew. B. Mark. C. Luke. D. John. Correct answer, C. Luke. Verse. And it came to pass in those days that a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. Luke 2 verse 1. The birth of Jesus is recorded in two Gospels, Matthew and Luke. Matthew focuses on Jesus' genealogy and the visit of the wise men, while Luke provides more details about his birth in Bethlehem, including the shepherd's visit and the angel's announcement. Both accounts give us valuable insights into the beginning of Jesus' life. Question 4. Who was the first king of Israel? A. Saul. B. David. C. Solomon. D. Samuel. Correct answer, A. Saul. Verse. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations. 1 Samuel 8 verse 5. Saul was Israel's first king, anointed by the prophet Samuel after the people demanded a king like the other nations. Though Saul was chosen by God, he eventually strayed from his will, leading to his downfall and the rise of David as king. Question 5. What was the name of Moses' brother? A. Aaron. B. Joshua. C. Caleb. D. Elijah. Correct answer, A. Aaron. Verse. And the Lord said to Moses, See, I have made you as God to Pharaoh, and Aaron your brother shall be your prophet. Exodus 7 verse 1. Aaron was Moses' older brother and served as his spokesperson before Pharaoh since Moses struggled with speaking. He played a key role in leading Israel but also made mistakes, like creating the golden calf. Question 6. Who wrote most of the books in the New Testament? A. Peter. B. Paul. C. John. D. Luke. Correct answer, B. Paul. Verse. Paul, a servant of Jesus Christ, called to be an apostle, separated unto the gospel of God. Romans 1 verse 1. Paul wrote 13 epistles, letters, in the New Testament, more than any other author. His writings cover topics like salvation, grace, faith, and Christian living. He's also a central figure in the book of Acts, which details his missionary journeys. Question 7. Who is known as the father of faith? A. Moses. B. Abraham. C. David. D. Noah. Correct answer, B. Abraham. Verse. And he believed in the Lord, and he accounted it to him for righteousness. Genesis 15 verse 6. Abraham is called the father of faith, because he fully trusted God when he told him to leave his home and follow his promise, without knowing where he was going. His faith was credited as righteousness, making him an example for all believers. Question 8. What instrument did David play to soothe King Saul? A. Harp. B. Flute. C. Lyre. D. Trumpet. Correct answer, A. Harp. Verse. And whenever the Spirit from God was upon Saul, David would take a harp and play it with his hand. Then Saul would become refreshed and well, and the distressing spirit would depart from him. 1 Samuel 16 verse 23. David played the harp to calm King Saul when he was tormented by an evil spirit. His music brought Saul peace, marking one of David's first interactions with the king before eventually becoming Israel's ruler. Question 9. In the New Testament, which city is called the City of the Great King? A. Nazareth. B. Jerusalem. C. Bethlehem. D. Capernaum. Correct answer, B. Jerusalem. Verse. Nor by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. Matthew 5 verse 35. Jerusalem is referred to as the city of the great king, because of its spiritual significance. It was the center of worship, the site of Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection, and remains an important city in biblical history. Question 10. What was the name of the former magician who tried to buy the gift of the Holy Spirit? Simon. B. Elymas. C. Judas Iscariot. D. Ananias. Correct answer, Simon. Verse. When Simon saw that through the laying on of the apostles' hands the Holy Spirit was given, he offered them money, saying, Give me this power also, that anyone on whom I lay hands may receive the Holy Spirit. Acts 8 verses 18 to 19. Simon the magician was a sorcerer in Samaria who converted to Christianity but then tried to buy the ability to give the Holy Spirit. Peter rebuked him, emphasizing that God's gifts cannot be bought, teaching an important lesson about true faith. Awesome job! If you had fun and learned something new, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends so more people can learn about the Bible too.